Okay, Aries, my darling, let's see what's going on for the month of November for you for the retrograde season. Okay, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Seraphic. Welcome back to my channel, Seraphicallovecode. I was about to say Seraphical Wisdom, but Seraphicallovecode. Okay, this is gonna be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury as well. Okay, I don't know what that was, but something's going down. There's a big bang. Okay, there's a big bang. We're gonna do the channel messages first, and then we'll get into the cards. So the channel messages that I was getting, I heard play or be played. So I'm not sure. We're going to look into that, okay? Play or be played. Attitude is everything. Sing. Okay, some of y'all need to sing, okay? There's something about the throat chakra here and you being able to express yourself. And being heard, but hearing yourself. There's something here about hearing yourself, okay? And there's something here about singing. Like, you may have a talent that is dormant, is untapped, okay? So there could be something like that. Be open to provide as well. And then I heard resources, but with this you're supposed to use discernment, okay? So there's something here about discernment. And then I got mint flavoring, mint itself, the actual plant, like the herb. And then I also heard Haribos. Okay, so there's something about sweets here, okay? But it's funny because when I was pre-shuffling the deck, I saw sweet success and I also saw the card resources. So just in case it does come back out, then it will be a major clarification for you. But I feel like the energy of play or be played is you being in this energy of, I don't know if you're in this space of wanting to play more, or you're choosing like what space you want to be in when it comes to being like to play. But I'm also getting this energy of when it comes to relationships, play or be played, okay? Maybe this is the attitude that you've had. Hold on one second, sorry about that. So yeah, I'm kind of getting it in terms of relationships where it's like play or be played. So some of you, I feel like you've gone into this mindset of, well, I ain't getting played, so I'm gonna play the game kind of mentality. And I don't feel like that's the mentality that your source and spirit team want you to have. So there's something here about play or be played. So yeah, I'm kind of getting that. But there is also this element of play as well. I feel like whatever resources are coming in for you, there's something here about incorporating more fun into your life and you being in this space of playing, okay? Or just having fun, or just letting your hair down, yeah, in that instance, okay? So there is something definitely about that. In terms of the resources, I feel like there's something you are going to be receiving, but there's also something that I was going to say the word harnessed, but I'm also hearing the word harbor, okay? So harbor could be significant, okay? That could be a surname, a name, the actual harbor itself. But with you being open to provide, I feel like there's something that you possess or something that you harness, and you're going to be called upon for that particular resource or talent or whatever it is that you hold, and you need to be open to providing this. Now, I feel like for some of you, this could be something that's maybe close to your chest or close to your heart. Or maybe this is like I'm getting kind of an energy resource, like providing love or providing care or providing kindness, which is something that maybe you've been reluctant to do of lately, or have been reluctant to do for a while, because you feel like your energy that you give over is taken for some type of weakness, as opposed to it being reciprocated is also what I'm getting, okay? And there's something here about, I don't know if singing is like for some of you a secret talent, but there's something here about singing, okay? And I feel like your singing, even if it's just in the shower or day to day, is activating you in some type of way, is the energy that I'm picking up, okay? There's something here about your voice, your vocals being heard, you being heard, but you being heard by yourself. Like, you need to hear yourself. So I think about possibly writing a song as well, is what I'm hearing. Now, when it comes to the aspect of the resources and providing, there is this level of discernment you need to have, but I feel like this is just overall discernment, okay? I feel like this is a discernment that you just need to necessarily have, like, overall in all of your dealings and all of your interactions, because there's something here about you as a person and your energy being very potent at this particular time, which a lot of people are flocking to, okay? But there's something here about something being successful, because like I said, I saw sweet success and I saw resources. So you may be receiving something, you may be receiving some type of sweet love as well, and maybe that's what the it's starting to come together. Maybe that's what the whole play or be played, be open to providing is, because maybe you need to be open to providing this love now, because there is some type of interest and there is some type of relationship that is wanting to come in for you, okay? Because I'm kind of getting that there's something about love here. So we're gonna get into the cards and have a look, okay? Sweet success is on the bottom of the deck. I swear I can't make this shit up, okay? We're gonna put that right there, okay? Sweet success. And remember, I was talking about Haribos and I'm talking about mints, okay? You see, like, the rainbow of colors. I feel like there's just sweetness. Maybe some of you have been in this space where you felt like there hasn't been any sweetness in life. Life hasn't felt good. It hasn't felt bubbly. It hasn't felt interesting. There just hasn't been this love of life or success in any areas of your life at the moment. And it's saying it's not difficult to get everything you want and enjoy it. So I feel like there's going to be this element of enjoyment in the month of November, where life is going to feel sweet, where there is going to be sweetful successes, even in certain areas where you wasn't expecting it, okay? And I'm also hearing spirit say, like, it's okay if you want to indulge in a few sweets here and there, okay? Maybe some of you have been really, really strict, or things like that, like with your eating regime and so on and so forth. And I'm hearing that it's about balance, okay? Moderation is key, okay? Don't deprive yourself of the things that you want. You know, you can have things in moderation, all right? There's just a message around that. But I also feel, I don't know why, Aries, but right now I just feel like you're kind of all over the place. I don't know, because even when I was setting up for this reading, it was like things kept dropping. And I was like, but this wasn't happening before, until I started tapping into Aries energy. So it's kind of like maybe your mind has been confuffled. You've been all over the place. Your energy is being split in different directions, and you just got a lot going on. And I feel like for some of you could have a lot going on with work and family in particular. For some of you in particular, work, but there is some type of sweet success that's coming in for you, okay? So let's see what other messages. Independence, don't depend on others. Another message that I missed was attitude is everything. So I feel like when it comes to your interactions with people, and even just situations in general, it's your attitude that is everything, okay? And I feel like with Aries, you guys tend to be the ones that have this energy of just popping off, okay? But I'm feeling like for the month of November, there needs to be a different approach, okay? Pounce. Okay. Porch could be significant as well. Someone could be sitting on the porch right now listening to this reading, but there's something about a porch here, okay? Poaching, I don't know, but there's something here about you having this different attitude to how you deal with things in the month of November. How you would go around the way is what I'm hearing about certain things. You can't go around the way about this. So popping off, doing the most, all of that stuff is not going to solve said situations in the month of November. And because we are in retrograde, okay, energetically, if that resonates with you, there is a certain attitude you need to adopt, yeah? Because I ain't gonna lie, you Aries be popping off, okay? Not all of you, but you know what I mean. Some of you hold like a silent fire, but some of you, your fire is out loud, and you will make it known if you ain't happy. You will dot your I's and cross the T's, or however that saying goes, right? Like, you are in this space where, yeah, I just feel like someone could be testing you this month and you need to have a completely different approach, okay? There's something here about independence, so we'll look into that. Don't depend on others, okay? Manage money yourself. Independence guarantees security. So maybe you've been in a space of relying heavily on other people's opinions, is what Spirit is saying. You've been relying on other people's opinions, and for the month of November, you're going to need to be relying on your own opinions. So you got the card that says moving up. Sorry, vacation. I'm moving up. That's what I'm saying. Like, your energy is scattered. It's all over the place. Okay, so I'm going to need you to really prioritize your energy right now and find a way to create balance within yourself, because right now this energy is very chaotic. Yeah, because some of you have been splitting yourself in different directions to the point that you are exhausted, you are tired, you need a rest, recharge, regroup, which is probably why some of you are finding that you can't get your bearings. I'm also hearing about like someone getting up in the morning and stumbling. Maybe you've been noticing you're constantly losing your balance. It's a reflection of things being out of balance in your reality. So there is something here about correcting that. There is something coming in though. So some of you could have a vacation that's on the horizon for you. Some of you, this could be a surprise vacation. I don't know if you're going on a vacation in the month of November. I feel like some of you are, but I also feel like some of you are not. I feel like this vacation or this getaway or this city break is also what I heard, is basically something that's going to be planned for you, probably maybe in December onwards. Okay, so, and this might be a surprise trip. This may be a vacation through work. You possibly maybe being flown out. There's something here about getting to the next level, moving up. Okay, so that's why I kind of feel like there is something here about you moving on up. Okay, there's something here about you having some kind of promotion, new offers, opportunity, salary increase. But I feel like some of you are going to be working with someone, a company of some sort, and you're being flown out or something of that nature. Okay, but before this can even come in, there is something here about balancing out your life overall. Okay, balancing things out. Yeah, like, I'm just feeling like you guys are tired. Opportunity. I'd literally just mentioned opportunity. So there's something here. There's an opportunity for you to balance everything out. Okay, and who knows, maybe this opportunity is going to help you to balance everything out. But I feel like you need to, from the time you're watching this reading, you need to start balancing things out now, so that it creates space. Okay, just space for these opportunities, or more of these opportunities, to flow into you, because opportunities can't flow in the space of like chaos. When you're going through a lot of things, right, sometimes you can't see the answers or the opportunities that are being like downloaded to you, as opposed from the outside being given to you, because you're in that chaotic energy. Spirit tends to say to me sometimes that the synchronicities and the messages are right in front of us, but because we're so caught up and things can be very chaotic like in our environment, we don't tend to see it. Because sometimes Spirit says the same thing. It's like it's right in front of you. Sometimes Spirit, like, I'll be going through something in the moment and my mind's all over the place, right? And Spirit will literally just say center. And I will literally just like be... And as soon as I do that, it's like the perspectives that I weren't seeing start to pop up. Now, I don't have the answers all at once, but I start to see the things that I weren't seeing because I've just allowed myself to breathe. So there's something here about taking a breather. Money tree. Okay, enjoy your wealth. So yeah, there's something coming in, an opportunity is coming in to provide some type of sweet success that's going to give you the independence that you need, allow you to go on vacation, and also help you to move up in your career. Okay, I don't know if you guys are investing something or this is a dream coming true, but this is something that's happening in the month of November. Something about getting your affairs in order is also what I'm hearing, okay? New beginnings, yeah. Yeah. New beginnings. So there is definitely something coming in. There's something on the horizon. You see? Horizon. Fruits of your labor. Some of you have been really plugging in. You've been really putting in the work. And for some of you, I don't feel like this is just physical work. For some of you, I feel like this has also been like energetic work. You've been working like deeply and intensely, energetically, mentally, and emotionally. Okay, so that's the work that I'm seeing. It's not just physical, it's all round, it's on all levels. And because of that, this new beginning and fruits of your labor is literally coming in. And I feel like some of you have been bestowing your wisdom upon people or been sharing your experiences, and I feel like this is like one of, I was gonna say this is, but I just heard one of, like, I felt like spirit wanted to take over what I was saying. This is one of your money makers where you're sharing your wisdom, and I feel like some of you might be doing this through social media. Some of you may be doing this through a vlog. I'm also hearing something about Patreon as well. Owls are significant, yeah. Your wisdom is your gift, but there's also something here about you receiving a gift, but your wisdom is your gift. And your gift is what's bringing in fruits of your labor, right? Rich gains is here. It's time to reap the fruits of your labor and become rich in all ways. Rich in time, rich in finances, rich in community, friends, love, rich in all ways. Okay, let's get one more. It's crazy because it's like my energy is now kind of calming down, and I almost feel like sleepy but relaxed. You know, like that state just before you drift off to sleep where you just feel completely just relaxed. Okay, like a deep relaxation. Some of you could have been meditating, or some of you just came out of a meditation or about to. Transformation, so you're going through a transformative phase right now. So some of you are partnership, bitch, at the bottom of the day. We're gonna get into it in a minute, but there's something here. There's your partnerships, your relationships overall, romantic, platonic, and family are going through a transformation at this particular time. The colors pink, red, and blue could be significant, as well as just green, yellows, basically colors of the rainbows. Okay, there's also something here about you aligning your chakras as well. I don't know why, but I'm getting like sound waves, frequency waves from this card. Okay, I don't know why. So this could be something that you've been looking into. Okay, there could be a surprise partnership that's coming in for you, which is what I was saying, which is why there's something here about your attitude and you not taking on the persona of play or be played. You're not a player, and you're not someone who wants to be played by a player. Okay, so there's something about changing and shifting your mindset when it comes to the aspect of relationships. Okay, or there's something here about, if you are in a standing commitment already, a long-term commitment, there is some type of surprise or transformation coming in your partnerships is also what I'm hearing. I feel like the partnerships that you're currently in, or the relationships you currently have, are transforming to a whole new level, and I feel like this is something that you have manifested. Okay, there is a new beginning in relationships and partnerships for you, and maybe some of you thought like this would never happen. Yeah, King of Pentacles, that's what I'm saying. There's something here about a firm foundation, stability, entrepreneurship, wealth. I'm hearing money, money, money. Ooh, okay. I feel like you are overcoming some temptations in the month of November also as well. Yeah, there's something that you're... Remember when I was talking about finding balance? Yeah, Two of Pentacles is here. There's something about this is okay. So on the card, this is balance many obligations. So remember when I said that your energy is kind of split? I feel like physically your energy is split, because Pentacles does talk about the physical aspects of things. Okay, so like home, money, things like that. So I was gonna say houses, homes, things of that nature. Okay, some of you could be going through house renovations right now, or you could be in the process of selling a house or moving into one. Okay, or wanting to. All right, this also says the allocation of resources. Okay, good news, go with the flow. So I kind of feel like I said, I feel like you're in the space of balancing yourself out. Once you start balancing yourself out, this is what's going to happen. It's going to bring in this stability, this wealth, but you need to kind of clear the chaos, is what I'm hearing. Clear the chaos. 222 could be significant, or 22 could be significant. Okay, Page of Swords. So there's some type of idea or communication about an idea that's coming in for you. There's an epiphany. There may be some type of epiphany that you have, and this is going to be through I had a freak accident. There's an epiphany about how you're going to start maneuvering now. And I'm seeing that you're going to have people popping up from nowhere coming in to help you, but the people that are coming in to help you are people that are trustworthy. Okay, insecure now. Okay, because you got the Two of Swords here, and I feel like for some of you the Two of Swords is here simply because there's going to be some type of offer, opportunity, or project that comes to you. You don't have to do anything to receive this, but there's going to be something that comes to you, and when it comes to you, there's something about you being insecure about this, feeling like you don't have enough information, or you feeling like you don't have enough talent or enough time to want to execute this thing. And Spirit saying like you need to just stand guard. Okay, stand guard against your thoughts, transmute them. Okay, change your thought process, defend yourself. It's almost as if, like, because we are in Mercury retrograde, and Mercury does govern thought, mind, communication, and things like that, your thoughts might be a little bit more I just heard dysmorphed. Okay, so might be more warped. So you could notice that self-sabotage is more a thing that's coming up in the month of November as well, that you're gonna have to counteract, because I did see the Devil card before. But there's that, and there's also this thing about what's it called, imposter syndrome. Okay, there's something here about you feeling like an imposter, feeling like who are you to take on this opportunity, because it's something that's so big and so grand. Yeah, grandiose. But I do feel like this is something that's gonna help you to be really, really stable. Okay, it's gonna put you in a place of power as well. This could also be a very powerful male figure. Okay, doesn't have to be a male, but I'm picking up male energy that's gonna come in and assist you with this opportunity, or they're the ones that's wanting to work with you or present this opportunity to you, because they can see your capability and the capacity that you hold for creativity, and they know that they can benefit from that. But there's also something that they can see in you that they want to help to nurture, so that it can help you to thrive, but they also thrive because they've helped you. But it's not in a sinister or manipulative way. It's like help me to help you kind of energy is what I'm getting. Okay, let's get a few more and then we'll wrap it up. The Tower, yeah. So I feel like with the Tower here, whatever this that is coming in is going to be something that's shocking. There's also something here about entitlement, like people are going to feel entitled. Yeah, things are going to start moving very, very quick, but Spirit's kind of like all over this here with the Chariot card. Okay, I'm kind of getting Cancer energy with this as well. Determination, control, great effort, victory, and achievement. So I do feel like there's something coming in, but right now you need to be in this space of just taking a breather and finding a way to balance yourself out. There's something about balance. There's also something here about entitlement, because every time I look at the 7 of Wands, I kind of get in, I feel like you're defending yourself against someone. Yeah, you've got the Knight of Swords here. So you're moving forward with clarity, and I feel like this clarity is going to come about certain people in your life as well. Yeah, Because look, there's another card behind it. Yeah. So with the Knight of Swords, you've got the Devil and you've got the Moon card. Yeah, I feel like your attitude, the attitude I was talking about earlier, there's something here where you're going to need to defend yourself when it comes to this Devil and Moon energy that I'm picking up here. I kind of feel like it's people tempting you back into the old ways of being. Yeah. Balance. Justice. I feel like you're going to be in the space of holding people accountable for how they treated you, because there's something about this good news coming in, and there's something about people hearing about it and then wanting to come and communicate because they've heard that you've got certain things going and popping off for you. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. This is something that is small, but it's growing, and I think it's growing in the background. You can't see this as we're speaking now. Your spirit team and certain energies are working on this thing for you, and when it comes through, you don't have to do anything. You've done all the groundwork. And I do feel like this is something to do with you speaking, which is why there's this emphasis on you working on your throat. I don't know if you're going to be speaking, doing workshops, or even doing, like, I'm seeing a competition, like a singing competition or something to do with the throat. But there is something here where your voice is going to be utilized. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for the month of November. I see that you've got some golden opportunities that are coming in. You're going to be reaping the rewards of past manifestations and good dharma from the past. And I do see you in being in the space of having this new attitude when it comes to these people. You don't want them. Don't ever let them take you out of your place of peace and power, baby. Okay, you let them come to your level. You don't lower the standards and goes to theirs. That's just not gonna happen. But there is something here about you needing to defend yourself, and there's this temptation that's going to be coming around. However, you're going to be in a space with this new attitude of holding people accountable. Okay, but all in all, Aries, it actually looks like a good month. So you just need to deal with this chaotic energy that's going on, because I can feel it. It's a bit, it's like you're being pulled in either direction, and it's just like, it's a lot. So you gotta clear that up, and once you clear that up, that's when things will start to level out, and you'll start to see the opportunities coming in. Meditate for some of you, pray for some of you get creative, do walks, get active movement. Okay, so I bless that message resonates, and I will see you guys in the next video. Mwah.